Shall we have a quick conversation about Actionstep legal practice management software? I think we should. So if you're interested in this Actionstep review, just watch till the end. So here's an overview I want you to pay attention to. So when we think about Actionstep, what are we talking about? We're talking about a cloud-based law practice management software that is designed for law firms around the world to run their everyday operations. So we're talking about everyday operation automation, okay? And around the world, doesn't matter whether you're based in the States or somewhere in France or in Nigeria, the Actionstep will really be perfect for you. And we think that Actionstep is great for those law firms just getting to the world with their own practice, their own private practice also. So solo practitioners, we also have small law firms, macro law firms as well. So it's really suitable for firms with 1 to 50 users, ranging from your receptionists to head lawyers and also the paralegals and everybody in between. And so the selling point with Actionstep really is the streamlined integration with all other software such as Microsoft Word, Outlook, and Xero. And when with complete customization at the click of a button, you are able to open a new case for a client that has this is exactly what documents you need with time-sensitive emails to payments prompts. So this is kind of cool. And Actionstep was created about 20 years ago in New Zealand. So they have like 4 global offices, around the world, and they are in the States also. So the thing here is that when you think about Actionstep, I want you to think about a series of capabilities. Okay, just remember, it is cloud-based technology, which means that your users within your firm don't have to actually be in the office. So you have the freedom of leaving your desktop behind. This is really good. And we also love the fact that Actionstep is really great when it comes to law practice management, like the work streams. For example, you have delegation, time management, calendaring. All these things are important, and Actionstep will help you actually manage them better. And it's also important to understand that Actionstep helps you create your own system that works specifically for your needs. So your system in terms of your operational system, your systems of work streams, your systems of internal controls. That's what I meant. By the way, boss, welcome back to the show. It's really a pleasure to have you here to have a quick convo about the Actionstep. So this is an Actionstep law practice management software review. Let's talk about the pros and cons of Actionstep. So when you think about pros, first you have third-party integration. This is really good. And so you have a software tool that can integrate with other tools within your tech stack, including Xero and Microsoft Office. So Xero is accounting software, by the way. And you have endless workflows. So it's really all about sets and forgets, so that you are able to monitor your endless workflows within Actionstep. You have document automation. So while the software does come with a few of its own legal documents ready out of the gate, the ability to create custom documents with document automation is very useful. So this is good. You have conflict check. So such a simple feature, but one that we can't forget when creating new clients, sending emails or filing important documents. The smart conflict check will let you know if this action has already been completed in the past, or more importantly, by another user. So this is very useful when running a firm with a few employees, when it becomes easy to mix up information. And then you have a global support. So if you are interested, I've told you before that Actionstep is based in New Zealand, and they actually have 4 global offices. So if you're interested in global support, you will love it. You will love Actionstep. You also have optional add-ons. For example, you have like API access, which is really great. And you have other API, like other app integrations possible as well. So this is really good. And I really want to quickly talk to you again about the pros and cons of Actionstep. So Actionstep is a comprehensive. So let's talk about another series of pros. Actionstep has a comprehensive set of law practice management capabilities that you can customize for specific practice areas. You have basically a tool that's constantly upgraded automatically. This is really cool. And in terms of the cons, you might have to account for a learning curve, at least at the beginning. And in terms of, we also saw some limitations in terms of automation and third parties. And there is no offline access. So it's really a 100% online legal practice management software. So if you don't have access to the internet, then you can't access your files. What's good is that you are able to download all files easily and freely. The main issue is that you're not able to work now offline and let it updates later on online. So it is a bummer though. By the way, boss, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. We're having a conversation about Actionstep. This is Actionstep Legal Management Software Review. Let me quickly talk to you about the features here. So when we talk about Actionstep, what kind of features should you pay attention to? So you have workflow automation, you have intelligent timesheets, you have zero integration, you have client relationship management, so CRM, and among other things. But those are the four elements that we pay attention to. I'll talk to you later on about the ancillary features, because we have the primary features and the ancillary features. So when we talk about workflow automation, basically it just means that Actionstep is helping you automate your operations, automate your work streams, automate the interaction that your team members are having among themselves and with senior management. You have intelligent timesheets. So the thing is that you are able to see exactly what's happening, because remember, Actionsteps here blends a little bit of project management to give you, I would say, a chronological view of certain activities within your business. So it's important. You have zero integration. So while zero itself has really outdone itself when compared to the other similar tools, with the ability to securely access its API, the fact that Actionstep has been linked up with this and made it a feature is impressive. Seriously. So this gives any small company a sigh of relief when they save a large chunk of time and money using an automated software tool instead of an accountant. So it is really a great integration for them. You also have CRM. So it's important to understand that let me just explain it very, very simply. The thing here is that Actionstep helps you with your CRM, and your CRM will help you determine those citizens that have no job, they have no food, or have nothing, and then they'll assign one to you. And usually when I do this, I'm not in the right mindset, but I still make sure that I deliver whatever I'm supposed to deliver. So this is really good. And there are other features, other ancillary features, such as workflow customization, client management, document management, integration. So a calendar sync, that is really cool. I want to talk to you now about the cost, and I want you to look on the screen here. And Actionstep is really it's not really transparent in terms of pricing, but they do have 3 tiers: Practice Pro, Practice Pro Plus, and Premier. So basically, you want to have the Actionstep free trial. So like many quality software out there today that is now on a subscription-based program, Actionstep offers a trial run to see if you are like this software. Okay, and what's really also important is that, like if you are on the fence, if you should think if it's worth your agenda, then it's really, really worth it, because I'll be developing other stuff during the course. And you also have the Premiere. So with the Premiere, you have everything. You have like access to a lot of tools and capabilities, and you have all the customer service. So this is really, really cool. And one thing I also want to do here is that you have to pay attention to when we talk about the cost, pay attention to the number of users, because those could really have an impact on your total cost. So again, you have the Express plan, the Practice Pro plan, and the Enterprise plan. One thing you have the Practice Pro Plus, and the Premier. And what we have seen here is that you just have to, if you are in doubt, it's always a great idea to contact Actionstep directly to actually understand everything. Do not watch those third-party videos that will tell you everything you need to know about Practice Panther. No, you want to read an article that talks in depth about the situation. And so think about the trifecta in terms of your pricing plan, and think about things you need to work right now. Like you don't need to go right away with the $129 the Pro plan, like the Plan Plus. No, you want to start little and see if you are comfortable, or if your team is comfortable with Practice Panther before you scale. And because once you scale, you have access to more problems, but that's fine. You have access to more capabilities, and there are going to be more, like it's going to be easier if you're only thinking about budget here. got to think about the value added. You got to think about the value that the software is adding to your operations before making a decision. By the way, boss, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. This is an action step legal review, and I want to review everything to make sure that you are getting accurate data. Let's talk about the extras here. So when we talk about extras in connection with Actionstep, you have third-party and add-ons. You have certified consulting partners. So Actionstep has set up a team of experts who, you'll be able to hire to help set up both software and third-party add-ons. And this is great for those who don't want to spend money and many hours learning via internet tutorials. So keep in mind that you don't need to hire one during the installation of your new law practice management software. However, according to Actionstep, it is highly recommended that some jurisdictions and locations actually have their own money anyway. And I also want to talk to you in terms of the extras. I want to talk to you about the fact that there are some promotional actions happening all the time, like coupons, bonuses, and discounts. Right now, there's none, but there is actually there's a possibility for you to come home to something sweet very soon. So I just want to say overall, what we love about Actionstep here is that there is a mobile app that's very good. The platform was not able to maintain eye contact during my shopping experience. Everybody was just into their own thing, as opposed to like you always have to ask yourself, is the mobile app better for me, better for my team, or should I just log in the account via my desktop? And also think about your computer. Like, if you're going to use your phone, just check with check with Actionstep first, if that's allowed, before you do anything. The thing is, before you do anything, just think about what you need to do. Now, what happens if the internet goes down? Well, with it being a 100% cloud-based system, you will need to stay connected to use it and update your files and emails. So thankfully, any connection such as let's say Wi-Fi, regular, or hotspot will work to best determine actually the work that you need to do. Okay, so this is kind of fine. And so overall, this is a great tool that we love, that we have tested, that our own clients have tested. And so we love the flexibility in terms of the payment food. We love the flexibility here. We love the fact that it is really flexible also. We love that. I want to talk to you about the rivals here. So what are the rivals? So when you think about action steps, what are the possible alternatives? Well, we have seen a few of them. So you have BHL software, you have Clio, you have Leap, you have Open Practice, you have Thomson Reuters Elite. So those are the major players in the industry. Let's quickly talk about BHL software. So this is essentially Actionstep's offline. Well, not exactly. Unlike the complete cloud-based options you would normally expect from most business management software tool. Now let's really talk about some of those alternatives. So you have BHL software, and I want to really go a little deeper here. So when you think about BHL software, I want you to think about a tool that gives you the ability to install directly to a device, connect to a local server, or gain access directly online. So you have Clio. Clio Suite is everything you need to run your new law firm, from intake to invoice, and used by many law firms to have an easy all-in-one package. This is the sort of software you will be looking for if you don't have a third-party accounting software, okay? And what about Leap? Just like Actionstep, Leap is an integrated legal practice and case management software. And so tested by time, Leap is well known in the industry to work well with small to medium firms. And this is great for those who want something that everyone else has but aren't interested in knowing what's the latest and greatest out there in the market of business-to-business connectivity. You have Open Practice. Open Practice is another tool that really does a great job. And Open Practice actually is run by the Global X company. It's a well-regarded firm management software that strives to have one of the highest value and competitive pricing per user. Fantastic. You also have here, the last one, you have Thomson Reuters Elite. So this is kind of cool. Now, here we are moving into the much larger firm management software. Okay, so 3E Elite seems to focus more on the business side of running a law firm, the ability to accurately track hours worked, cost benefit analysis, and much more. So those will help companies with many employees keep track of their day-to-day operations. Let me give you our opinion here. So is Actionstep worth it? Is it legit? First of all, it is legit. Is it worth it? Definitely yes. Would we recommend it? Yes. But the thing is, just make sure that the Actionstep has the proper set of capabilities that you need, that your firm needs. Remember, Actionstep is an all-in-one law practice management software designed to cover all aspects of your business from start to finish. And this is pretty good if you are a solo practitioner, if you are a small business, if you're a macro law firm, if you are a small law firm, if you are a medium law firm, if you are a large law firm. So this is really good. The main focus when it comes to Actionstep is what we call workflow management. So workflow management allows you to customize the software to your own liking. And so this is really, this is something you might need to explore. And if you are interested in that, then Actionstep might be the right tool for you. And another thing I want to mention here is that you want to pay attention to the key features within Actionstep. And the question is, do you need those features? Because see, the thing is that depending on the pricing plan that you have, you may actually just be aware you can get the features that you really need, as opposed to going with the highest tiering in terms of features. So features you have to pay attention to include things like case management, CRM, document management, expense tracking, task management, time tracking, access control, archiving and retention. Right. So this is really important. You have collaboration, document assembly. You have email management, email and basically you have your calendar management. By the way, you have billing and invoicing. You have document assembly. I've said this before. You have billing and invoicing. You have billing management also. This is really cool. And what I want to say is that when we analyze Actionstep, we are looking at the features, but you have to ask yourself whether you need those features. As I said, it's not just about having like a software that gives you plenty of features, but if you use only 20% or 10% of those features, are you really making money? Is this a great operation for you? Necessarily. So those are questions you got to ask yourself and say, okay, we want to go with Actionstep because it is part of a larger conglomerate of I would say apps, and you want to make sure that you have the ability to use some of those tools. For example, when you think about full text search, or you think about account tracking, or you think about client statements, you think about retainer billing, you got to ask yourself, is this tool right for me on those with those aspects? So those are questions that only you can answer and decide whether or not this is a go or no go. All right, let's quickly recap here. So into this conversation, I gave you an Actionstep law firm management software review. And let me quickly recap here. So number one, I gave you the overview. Number two, I gave you the review where I spoke about the pros and cons. Number three, I had a conversation about features. Number four, the cost. Number five, the extras. And number six, the rivals. And number seven, our opinion. Thank you. God bless you. I'll speak to you another time. But until then, remember, stay marvelous.